That's why if you go to
I stop a lot and can
if
start.
the food price is good, you pay their farmers a higher price to keep them on the price. Why are they doing that?
Rejoin what is
They want to maintain their stability reserve. So this war breaks down, they will rely on their local farmers. For food is so important. What I'm saying is it's important for our policymakers to understand the value, the strategic value of agriculture. So we can't develop
from previous one.
At that level, you learn the value of labor, dignity of labor. Then industrialization, what do you do when you get industrial revolution? What do you have? Productivity and efficiency. So the industrial world where you use machines is to make you more productive and more efficient. So development has history, just like you raise a child. A child sits up, crawls, stands up, walks, and runs. So we can't just think that we can fly overnight in development. This thing, God has made a particular way. So we must bear this in mind that we must make sure that we make sure that we embed the agricultural revolution within our system so that we can get the total value. But what do? What do we have as a nation? We have failed in three revolutions we've had. The industrial revolution, the agri revolution, industrial revolution, and the knowledge revolution. So what do we do now? We have to integrate all of them. So we talk about agriculture. How do we bring in mechanization? How do we bring in innovation, like in the area of GFO, all these things? We can't afford other developed countries handle these things. But we have the challenge that we must develop the human resource that will add industrial aspects to agriculture, add the knowledge aspect like GMO, how do you innovate? So agriculture must be able to capture all these trade because the world has gone beyond and they can't wait for us to do our agri revolution, industrial revolution, before we come to the knowledge revolution. The other thing I think that a structural problem we have in agriculture is constitutional. We find that agriculture, you can't execute agriculture successfully without actively involving the citizens. But if you check our constitution does not involve the citizens. Our constitution is made for politicians, bureaucrats, and economic elites. That's why provisions for education and medical care are not justiciable. They have no responsibility. And in fact, the only civil society group constitution recognizes is labor. So if you are employed, you don't have anybody under our constitution to plead your case. The youths, constitution does not recognize. The women, constitution does not recognize. So it must engage the citizens. So the result we have in our society is the outcome of the governance structure we have. If we want agriculture, if we truly want to engage citizens, we must go to our constitution and make sure that the citizens are properly engaged, and also that the citizens can hold their government accountable. At the moment, the constitution does not give you and I the power to hold our government accountable. It does not.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. On that note, I think we might want to take comments and suggestions from the floor.
Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I quickly would make a contribution. I know Mrs. Audu has been asking about the Bank of Industry. You say the Bank of Industry, you know what the Bank of Industry does. I know that there's also a Bank of Agriculture. They're not as prominent as the Bank of Industry, but I know that they're there. I think it's there for them to defend what it is that they're doing there. But I also know that the Bank of Industry also has an agro-processing fund, which they recently launched to ensure that people who are interested in agriculture and are willing to process food are able to get a loan. I think about 5.5% interest rate. It's about a single-digit interest rate. So if you're actually interested in going into some sort of agro-processing, and there is a fund available in the Bank of Industry, which I saw on our television. I don't know if I should bring that to our Thank you.
Thank you very much, Banquet. Thank you.
Good evening. I think this is Pastor on agriculture, I think yes, bring research because I work for the farm. Like what Otunba was saying, the processed rice has no life in it. And the agri industry is the industry that if we bring tapped into right now for them to employ. If you get a farm now, the man that will share is get a job to employ. The man that will cultivate to be employed. And other things become the process immediately. And nobody's looking into it. Everybody's looking into the oil industry. And I'm afraid that the oil will fall to less than $5 a barrel. So Nigerian will wake up. And we will wait in that sector. The agri has life in it. The bank are not helping with the Bank of Industry as a nation. How about the Bank of Industry? I don't have politicians and big names to give me backup. They told me that. I will tell you, Nigerian Farmers Association, there's nothing happening there. I've been to the state government recently to request for land. They asked me to go and pay $5 million. These are problems that agriculture has. And with that, it can't grow. Presently, the little food myself, my family, I produce it. From my yam, to my tomato, to my plantain, to cassava, everything. What I'm saying, agri has life. Agri has hope. In the way forward to Nigerians. Government policies are not helping issues. The last time we talk about tourism, if I'm hungry, I can't go to anywhere for tourism. We must look into that. If I'm hungry, I'll be looking for the next available person to rob. Agri to reduce crime. Hunger makes a man do anything to feed his family. We must look into this. It's also God looked at it from the beginning as a man should till the ground. And if Nigerians go to agriculture, the country will be revived and jobs will be created. So those in the head of affairs should look at the policies, look at sustainability, look at continuity, remove politics, PDP or NTDC, and look at developing the nation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Obviously, it's very, very necessary that there has to be the enabling environment to make agriculture thrive. And that's where government comes very, very strongly into. I mean, it's very difficult to acquire land. If you don't have land, then how do we grow agriculture? I quite agree with you on that. And that's one area government really, really needs to look into. State government can be of help. Ogun State, you wanted land, Ogun State say go and bring 5 million. Where do you get that 5 million from? I think even government can partner with people like you, so that if you're not able to raise the money to buy the land, government can partner with you maybe for a few years. By the time they partner with you a few years, yes, you'll be able to pay back and the land becomes your own and I think such incentives or such encouragement is very, very necessary. Now, any other person? One more, okay.
Hello, my name is Akinwunmi. I live in the United States. I'm here now in Nigeria. Just like we know that America, in terms of agriculture, America is one of the most successful countries in the world. And if you see, we live in Philadelphia. I would like if Nigeria can adjust the system, American strategy. This is a $100 million Philadelphia wholesale produce market in Philadelphia, where if all the farmers in that or in the areas, either in Jersey, Baltimore, Maryland, and some other states around, they will bring their produce to that place, and they will store it. If they store it in this warehouse, it's a modern storage facility that it can last for 6 months. From there, if they bring maize, I want to give you an example. If they bring maize today from the farmers, the maize, they will start selling the maize outside every day. Just like I see, they just brought the maize from the farm. So that is one of the areas we are interested. We want to, if it is possible, we want to construct or build one in each state of Nigeria. So this is I would like to see demands from the gentleman that come from the represent the vice president. If we can produce our ideas.
Okay, all right. And I'm sure it will also be a bad idea if you are able to also approach state governments to at least buy into something like this. Okay. One more person, just one more person, please.
Starting on the existing protocol, actually, I'm just exposed. And it's a privilege for me. First of all, I want to thank the Telegraph. Right from when I was in the institution, I worked for service here. I always had the dream to bring solution and make a great impact on my nation in sectors. And thank God for this privilege also to voice my own opinion. Actually, the aspect of beyond oil economy. Right from when I was like 200 ago, like, God, what will happen to my country if oil ends? Thank God for other issues which I was interested to speak, but this one is so much on my mind which I want to bring a solution now. I want to borrow from my daddy and that. We talk about the issue of strategic value of agriculture. Now, I want to speak especially to the youth. Study in school, and then in my school, for example, I studied at those big university and black university, where Oshiomhole is our all the farms in that school where this my fellow students they just farm, they farm with their hands, hectares. The tractors are not there to stamp pictures. And then I told these people, I asked my friends, I said, when you graduate now, will you work with agriculture? They said no. I said why? Because one thing I know about agriculture is the issue of patience. This youth of these days, we are in the jet age. The actual value of patience is not there anymore. Though I believe in this, I believe in the value that I want to make my money, even if it takes a long time, so far I'm adding impact to society. But we are in a generation where many youths no longer think of that. So what can we do to make sure that our youth understand the strategic value of agriculture, even like from my institution, so that when they come out, they don't see the stress in waiting, so that agriculture can bring gains.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, that is a challenge unto us, actually. It's asking how or what will encourage the youth to have the patience to go into agriculture. Now, mechanized agriculture. That, I quite agree with you. When the so-called mentors that they are looking up to are busy quaffing the money into their pockets, now it's very, very discouraging for any youth to say he or she will mark time in agriculture. So that is a challenge, that is thrown to those in power, to those of us that have gone beyond the youth age. So let us all have a rethink and see how we can move forward on this. Thank you very much. I think that's the last person. Oh, okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Really, what I want to talk about is
is the point that I've been making on. At every stage, the governor, the ex-governor of Delta kept saying, what are the quick wins? What are the things we need to do now to get people to work? Those are the points. Because yes, there are issues we will handle with that to help people to review the policy, to develop that. It's going to be hard. So he was talking about quick wins. And I thought like one of the key things that will come for the agricultural like that answer is the percent of the farming will not go. But so what I believe is the government go back to the issue of infrastructure. And I think that the main handicap we have in this country is power. If we get power in place, we'll be able to get people working today. People, it's part of government. People that don't believe in government anymore. People want to solve their own problems. If they have power, the government can provide power. All the young men and women who want to generate money on the spot, they can generate money by themselves. Artisans can work, workers can go to work, hairdressers can go to work, people can make money, and they can be running at no cost. Then we can take our time to think. We can take our time to think. Even in our country now, today is an example. We are still here peaceably now, look at it all. We are looking at agriculture, which is the key thing when you go to drive the economy of this country. Whether we like it or not, this issue about tourism, etc., is nice. Look at the nice side. But agriculture is the beginning. This is the beginning.
With the daily gets on your site. The daily bring back up. I'll get 2 years.
Everybody's good. As soon as we started this morning, we key people who should make it.